They're 12 for 43. They're shooting 27%. And they continue to shoot them. So the big thing is you still have 8 minutes to get your game together here.
Embiid facing up on Lopez. Goes with it into traffic.
Oh.
How did he get that to fall?
That's right. He was double-teamed hard from the top and played by your two biggest players. And that ball was still able to go off the glass.
A day after turning 25 years old, Joel Embiid still celebrating here in Milwaukee. Giannis behind the line. Mirotic, and that's his first field goal coming here in the fourth quarter. He'll be with 7.5 to go.
Well, the main thing is not stop playing. You still have an opportunity here. There's 7 minutes to go.
A little bit of a heat check that time by Embiid. 10-point deficit for the Bucks. Deep three, Mirotic. Halfway down and out. And then Butler going to walk it over the midcourt line.
He's really disgusted. He's, keep throwing his hand down because he's been wide open. They're usually automatic for him.
Butler off the screen. One of the better pick and roll players. Ball almost went out of bounds off the Bucks. Mirotic. Nice two-man game with Giannis.
How about the fake now? The ball fake made the defender move. And that was a nice play by Mirotic because he could have gone and forced up a shot.
Lead is down to 8. Butler out to Embiid. Ready and one.
Yes. This is what you love about this guy's game. 7'2", 250, 260, and the fact that he handles so well. Now just watch the spin move. You beat me to the spot, I'm spinning right back and catching you on my back, and I give you the baby hook right in your face. Just watch this. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
A guy that has an oversized personality and the game to match. We talked about him having a birthday party. There was another Sixer center that had an oversized personality back in the day, Daryl Dawkins. He had a birthday party in Philadelphia. He went on the radio and invited the entire city. I remember the late Chuck Daly telling the story about how some 500 people showed up for the party that Chocolate Thunder had.
That's right. Went from high school right to the pros.
Embiid in a nice rhythm. Missed that time. Whistle and a foul going to go against the 76ers. Embiid has his 25th game of 30 points and 10 rebounds. Wow. Foul's going to go against Jimmy Butler. Past the midway point of the fourth quarter. That's the fourth on Butler. Connaughton will inbound.
Now they got their quick defenders out there, Philadelphia now. You have Harris, you have Scott, you have Ennis in there to match up along with Butler.
Middleton from mid-range, got it.
Very quiet day for Middleton. We know that he's one of your key guys. He's like 5 for 14 from the field.
Butler goes quick with it, drew the hit, and will go to the free throw line. Middleton back to him. He hasn't shot as many mid-range jumpers as he had in previous seasons, the result of their new style of play.
Well, everything you have to fit in. You have to develop confidence in the areas that now you're getting shots from. But when you still look at the production, he's still the second leading scorer here, a shade under 18 a game.
First-time All-Star. Hey, we'll have a special edition of NBA Monday Night Doubleheader for you on ESPN. All four teams in playoff position. Tomorrow at 8 Eastern, Steph and the Warriors road tripping in San Antonio. And then after that, out to the Rose City, the Pacers taking on the Trailblazers. And we're praying that C.J. McCollum will be okay. Had an injury last night. Giannis fouled by Mike Scott.
They gave him a good bump. But right there, Scott makes sure that you're not going to get that layup.
That's the 15th foul against the Sixers, so they'll shoot the rest of the way. There's only 3 team fouls against the Bucks with 5:28 to play here in the fourth quarter. Giannis at the free throw line, and Philadelphia leaving a lot of points at the line tonight. Giannis a perfect 13 of 14. Bledsoe into the ball game for Brook Lopez. You can find this guy at the team's practice facility, brand new practice facility across the street. By the way, folks, this building is beautiful. Fiserv Forum. And that's the 5th 40-point game of the season for Giannis. 7-point game. Mirotic switches on to Butler. That's a mismatch he likes. And Jimmy buckets and does what he does.
Yeah, I like the patience. I like the fact that there was nothing rushed there.
Giannis finger rolls it and drew the foul.
Now, when he made his move, he was a little left of the foul line. And it was just one bounce. Just watch the distance here. There it is. There's the one bounce. I'm going to give you that long step, and I'm still going to be able to play the glass. Now, how do you defend that when you're giving him about 3 or 4 inches? Yeah. It's impossible. You're going to foul him.
Just 24 years old. To think that, 10 years ago, he was playing, well, not even 10 years ago, he was playing second division basketball in a small minor Greek league. And unearthed by NBA scouts, amongst them the Bucks front office. I know hindsight's always 20/20, but if you did that draft class over again, it'd be hard not to pick it.
Well, this is a big stat in the game. Giannis is 16 for 18 from the foul line. Sixers are 12 for 20. They've missed 8.
That means the guy they like to have with the ball in his hands down the stretch. And he fires away, and that's 2 times. This time a 3-ball by Butler.
So you got to jam him, mainly because Giannis was right behind him to double team him if he went off the dribble.
Connaughton from the corner.
Needed that.
Nice answer by the Bucks.
I like the timeout here.
Brings them back to within 8 with about 4.5 to